Hi, welcome back to another video of Connor's Military and Survival. Today, I'll be showing you everything you need to be a World War II infantryman. So first, what you want to get are these wool brown pants. Just normal military wool brown pants. Then this undershirt is a wool M37 shirt. You can find this stuff at thefront.com. That's where this shirt came from. And then your outer jacket will be an M41 jacket if you want to be a little earlier war person. But then they eventually did an M43 jacket, which I don't have to show you. But I'll just go ahead and get an M41 jacket because that's what they used throughout the entire war. And then some went to the M43 jacket. But they still use this through the entire war. So, after you get all your clothes, you want to try to find a World War II helmet like this. This ain't an original, it's a Vietnam, but they look the same. So, if you can't find an original World War II one, because it's too pricey or you just can't find one, a Vietnam helmet will work. Then, we'll move on to the web gear. You'll want to get a World War II cartridge belt that will hold your M1 Garand clip things that will hold your ammo. You'll put them back down in there, just like this. And that's what those will hold. This can change if you want to be like a gunner or something else. That will change. Depends on like what kind of infantryman you want to be. But this is just a base infantryman in World War II. Then you want to get this pouch right here. It will hold a field dressing. This is a little later war, but they made like metal ones for earlier war, but that's a little later. This right here, so you can help your buddy who's wounded before the medic gets there. And then you want to get a canteen, so you have canteen and all that stuff. And this one came without it, but it will have a little cup that sits on here, so you can pour stuff in there and make coffee or stuff like that while you're at camp. Then, to hold all this weight up that's on your belt, you'll want to get the haversack that I got on my back, like this. Which I also have a little attachment down here, just that's a little bit extra that I found for a good price, so I went in and got it. But if you want to know more about the haversack, how you pack it, what's in it, go watch my other video on how to pack a World War II haversack, because that explains everything. But this is basically what you need to be a World War II infantryman if you want to go reenact or something like that. They also wore service shoes a little earlier in the war because they were just normal boots, and they couldn't make real tall boots that went like up here, like all the way on their calf, because it was more expensive and they didn't have the funds to do it. And then a little later war, they made buckle boots to where it did come up a little bit. But these right here is what you would wear with service shoes. They go around the bottom of your, like down here, like this, to guard stuff from like hitting you or stuff like that. And this is what will shape your pants to like fold over and look like the good looking pants that you would see in World War II photos. So these, they size from 1R all the way up to 5 or 6R. And they make 1R being the smallest and 6R being the biggest. Right here I have 3Rs. So if you're like me, like your legs aren't like that big, like really big, I would go for a 2 or 3R, and if your legs are really skinny, go for a 1 or 2R. But these right here fit me perfectly, a 3R. If you're like my age, like around my age, around somewhere in there, and you're a kid and you want to start collecting stuff and want to be an infantryman, I'd buy 3Rs and you can grow into them if you buy a size too big. You can grow into them. They do look a little bad if they're a little big, but you will eventually grow into them, and they will probably last you longer if you buy a size bigger. So you don't have to like re-buy them again. But that's just what you like. So everything here you can find at thefront.com. But some stuff here is original, like this belt, this right here, and this is original. These pants are original. But this jacket and this N37 undershirt and this haversack right here is reproduction. But this pack tail down here, it is a original. But this is everything that you would need to be a World War II infantryman in World War II.